Hello friends, once again welcome all of you in our PVM online channel. Today we start our second chapter, and that is parallel lines and transversal, in which our first topic is parallel lines. Friends, you have already learnt about the parallel lines in your previous classes. What is meant by parallel lines? The lines which do not intersect each other are called parallel lines. For example, suppose we take two lines, line M and line N. Here clearly the line M and line N are not intersect each other. If we extend these lines on this side, then also these lines are not intersect each other, and if we extend these lines on this side, then also these lines are not intersect each other. So such a lines which do not intersect each other are called parallel lines, and we write it as line M parallel. This is the symbol of parallel lines. Line M parallel line N. Similarly, if we take the line P and line Q, here also line P and line Q are not intersect each other. If we extend these lines on both sides, then also these lines are not intersect each other. So line P and line Q are also parallel lines, and we write it as line P parallel line Q. But if we take line A and line B, then here clearly these lines are intersect each other. So these lines are not parallel lines. Such a lines are called intersecting lines. Similarly, if we take line X and line Y, then here line X and line Y are not intersect each other. But if we extend these lines on this side, then clearly these lines are intersect each other. See, if we extend these lines and also line Y, then these lines are intersect each other. So such a lines are called intersecting lines. Then our next topic is transversal. What is meant by transversal? Friends, if a line intersect given two lines in two distinct points, then that line is called as transversal of those two lines. For example, here line L intersect line M and line N in two distinct points A and B respectively. So line L is called as transversal of line M and line N. Similarly, here line R intersect line P and line Q in two distinct points X and Y. So the line R is the transversal of line P and line Q. Each transversal form the two distinct points of intersection, and each point of intersection form the four different angles. For example, here the transversal L form the two distinct points of intersection, point A and point B, and each point of intersection form the four different angles. Like the point A forms the four different angles 1, 2, 3, 4, and also the point B forms the four different angles 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are total 8 different angles are formed due to the point of intersection, and these angles are grouped into the different pairs. So let us study the pairs. First one is corresponding angle. What is corresponding angle? Friends, if the arms on the transversal of a pair of the angles are in the same direction and the other arms are on the same side of the transversal, then it is called corresponding angle. Simply we can say, when the two lines are intersected by a transversal, then the angles in the matching corners are called corresponding angles. For example, suppose line L is the transversal of line M and line N, and suppose we take one angle, angle 1, and other angle, angle 2. Now in these two angles, angle 1 is clearly on the upper side of line M, and angle 2 is also on the upper side of line N. Again, angle 1 is on the left side of transversal L. Similarly, angle 2 is also on the left side of transversal L. It means that the angle 1 and angle 2 are at the matching corners, and hence angle 1 and angle 2 are the corresponding angles. But if we take one more angle, angle 3, now in angle 3 and angle 2, angle 3 is clearly on the left side of the transversal L, and angle 3 is on the right side of transversal L. So these two angles are not at the matching corners, so these two angles are not corresponding angles. But we take one more angle, angle 4. Now in angle 3 and angle 4, angle 3 is on the lower side of lineum, and angle 4 is also on the lower side of lineum. Again, angle 3 is on the right side of transversal L, and angle 4 is also on the right side of transversal L. So the angle 3 and angle 4 are in the matching corners. So angle 3 and angle 4 are also corresponding angles. And last one is alternate angles. What is alternate angles? Friends, a pair of angles which are on the opposite side of the transversal and their arms on the transversal shows opposite direction. Such angles are called as alternate angles. There are two types of alternate angles. First one is interior alternate angle and second one is exterior alternate angle. What is interior alternate angle? Alternate angles which are inside of given lines are called as interior alternate angles, and the alternate angles which are outside of given lines are called as exterior alternate angles. For example, suppose lineal is the transversal of lineum and lineal, and suppose we take two angles, angle 1 and angle 2. In these two angles, angle 1 and angle 2 are on the opposite side of transversal, and angle 1 and angle 2 are inside of given lines M and lineal. So angle 1 and angle 2 are the alternate angles, and moreover angle 1 and angle 2 are the interior alternate angles. But if we take two more angles, angle 3 and angle 4, now in angle 3 and angle 4, angle 3 and angle 4 are also on the opposite side of transversal L, but here angle 3 and angle 4 are outside of given lines, line M and line N. So angle 3 and angle 4 are the exterior alternate angles. We can easily solve our practice set 2.1. So let us start. Our first question is fill in the boxes with the help of the figure. Here we have given one figure. In this figure, this vertical line is the transversal of these two lines. By using this figure, we have to fill these boxes. So let us start. First one is corresponding angles. Friends, what is corresponding angles? If two lines are intersected by the transversal, then the angles in the matching corners are called corresponding angles. So let us find the corresponding angles of the given angles. First one is angle P. From the figure, clearly angle P and angle W are in the matching corners. So angle P and angle W are the corresponding angles. Similarly, for angle Q and angle X are in the matching corners. So angle Q and angle X are also corresponding angles. Again, third one is angle R. For angle R and angle Y are in the matching corners. So angle R and angle Y are the corresponding angles. And last one, for angle S and angle Z are on the matching corners. So angle S and angle Z are the corresponding angles. Now second one is interior alternate angles. What is interior alternate angles? The alternate angles which are inside the given lines are called as interior alternate angles. So let us find the interior alternate angle of angle S. For angle S, the interior alternate angle is angle X. Why? Because angle S and angle X are on the opposite side of the transversal and both are the inside the given lines. So angle X is the interior alternate angle of angle S. Similarly, for angle W, this is our angle W. So opposite interior angle is angle R. So angle R is the interior alternate angle of angle W. Friends, now you can easily solve the remaining example of our practice set 2.1. Thank you.